Morning, beautiful twin flames. I am Neenee, aka SoulStar, Neeneesworld, Divine Feminine. I am coming to you all the way from Glasgow in Scotland. Yes, I have taken myself on a solo travel once again. The last time you saw me, I was in Barcelona, and now I'm in Scotland, and this is my third and last day here. I've had I've been having such a deep awakening and such a deep ascension. And before I get into this quick twin flame reading, which I have done blocks for both the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the actual grounding energy of what both of you, Divine Masculines and Feminines, are going through in the 3D, and then also messages from your higher self. And the higher self messages are from my new oracle cards, Atlantis, which I picked up here in beautiful Glasgow in Scotland at this beautiful, amazing tarot card and spirit store called 23 Enigma. The address will be down below. I will also have all the links to the places I've visited here in Scotland for all of you Divine Feminines who are like me, who are finally just being like, I want to be free, I want to travel, I want to do me, and stop holding myself back and stop waiting for someone to potentially come in. Like, we're just living our best lives. And before I get into this reading, I just want to quickly show you those two books that I just picked up from the spirit store as well. As you can tell, I am extremely relaxed. I haven't got a bra on. I don't care. You can see my beautiful chrysocolla crystal, which is one of my newest finds, which I don't think you guys have seen me wear on this channel. Apart from in Barcelona, I was wearing my chrysocolla. This beautiful crystal, as my alarm is going off. And then my beautiful amethyst, which is my birthstone. It's a geode. I got this one in Barcelona and this one in London. So I just want to quickly show you these beautiful new spiritual books because I'm connecting so much with my past, doing loads of past life regression. I am a shaman. Thank you so much to my beautiful client who's also become my friend, who pointed out the fact that they can see I'm a shaman from my palms to the experiences I've had when I've had shaman sickness or spiritual sickness. So I've been connecting a lot more with my real self. I've been watching so many shaman documentaries, and I picked up this, the Enochian sex magic. I've been doing a lot of spiritual sex rituals, which I'm going to do probably a whole video series on sex rituals. Now, you guys have probably never seen me like this. I mean, you can definitely tell I look like a healer, namaste. And I've got my beloved's beads on as well. There's another update. I've got to tell you so many updates on my own twin flame journey, Divine Masculines. Damn, but that's enough waffling on. So, sorry about the weird background in my hostel room, but you can see the beautiful light coming in from the Glasgow streets. Breathing in that fresh prana, that beautiful chi, life force energy. Thank you, universe, for another day on this earth. I am so blessed and grateful to be here in Scotland, traveling, living my best authentic life, and helping heal the collective. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. One more. This is my new beautiful crystal. Ooh. Sorry guys, I'm actually sitting on the floor so I can get the best light. This is my new beautiful crystal orgonite. I also picked this up from this beautiful spirit store in Glasgow 2 days ago. And it's really helping me to transmute some heavy energies really quick and to be a clearer channel. Even more so now. Look how beautiful it is. All of these crystals are under pressure. This woman at the spirit store knew so much information. We were discussing everything about shamanism, about reclaiming your power. And I know that us Divine Feminines are fully reclaiming our power. Divine Masculines too. It's a beautiful thing. We're just doing it in different ways. So let's get straight into the reading. I've got the window slightly open because I definitely need some fresh air. And I'll just try and talk as loudly as possible so you guys can still hear me. Let me see if I can change the angle slightly. I've got all my tarot cards all on this little table just here, as you guys can see. So let's get straight into it, guys. Wow. I have never been on my channel like this. Okay, cool. So, to start off with, I'm way too hyper. To start off with, we have the first block for the Divine Masculine, base chakra. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of grounding that needs to be done for the divine masculines. It's like they need to ground their emotional body, their emotional side. It's like they're navigating through so many different emotional states and mental states because they've been going through the dark night of the soul for a way longer time, it seems like, than the divine feminines. Because a lot of us divine feminines have already been like, okay, I'm kind of over this now. I need to like move on with my life, stop just holding myself back, continue stepping into my power with or without anyone, which I've seen so many divine feminines and twin flame readers doing in general. Wow, that's so loud. Whoa. Okay, massive food service truck just went past. I'm so sorry. They're trying to ground their ideas as well. A lot of them have so many ideas of what they want to do they have ideas of what they think is going to get them more freedom and more happiness and joy, including all these business ideas that they're kind of scared to do because they don't want to really leave the 9 to 5 because they have to look a certain way, but they're trying to clear out those walls and those false masks. So they're trying to ground that energy. It's almost like, it almost feels like they're nearly there, but they don't quite believe in themselves yet. They're not fully 100% committed to themselves yet, to ground these emotions, to ground this clarity of belief, to ground this new mindset, this new perception that, because they've been on a loop, on a cycle for so long. But there's also still a lot of blocks from years before, like whether it's inner child issues, a lot of them have blocks from just even being teenagers, where it's just been sitting dormant for so long, and then it needs to come up to the surface in order for them to like just clear out. Because once you close a door, another one opens. Like, you can't expect the universe to just give you all these opportunities in abundance when you're still like block, block, wall, 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 which so many of the masculines have just had their walls like way up high for so long. Definitely needing to ground themselves so much more. Grounding their ideas. Actually sitting in their feelings, accepting who they've been, how they got there, and who they are now. They're really needing to just ground that and know that it's okay because it's their own path, it's their own journey, regardless of if it hurt anyone. And I know that's one of the hardest things to do, because in this life experience, our souls having this human experience, we're going to always hurt people when we're trying to really love ourselves. And sometimes we're just going to hurt ourselves. So, trust me, I know it's not easy. Not easy at all. So, let's see what it says about the base chakra. 1, 5, 7. I'm so not even, like, if you guys were here in this room, you would have seen how messy it is. You guys have got a good angle, and I keep going up and down because I'm on my knees, and I thought sitting on my puffy jacket would be comfortable, but I suppose not. I don't know. The key words for the base chakra are, I have, element earth, the sound is lamb. Known as the base root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, the issues of money, of course. Of course, my horse, because that's one of the reasons why they have those blocks of not trying to get those ideas to actually stick and not accepting the fact that they can create their own outcomes, their own incomes, their own businesses, because they think they have to stay in the cycle that they've been in for so long because this gets them X amount of money. It just gives me a headache, these kind of things. So, okay, so issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Physical movement strengthens this chakra. Walk, dance, work in the garden, do anything that will get you moving. By energizing this chakra, you strengthen your right to have, and you will be blessed with the loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. I love that. Let me say that again. By energizing this chakra, you strengthen your right to have. Yes, you divine masculines can have everything you want. Everything you want to achieve, everything you desire. Remember, everything that you seek is seeking you, and that's from Rumi. Everything you seek is seeking you. It's completely true. But you have to completely and utterly commit to that idea. Literally, be in that energy. And I know it's so much easier said than done, because some of us divine feminists are doing similar things, where we are just completely leaving jobs that we hate, going off traveling, randomly, like not having anything else to come in straight away, but just trusting the universe. This is all about us trusting ourselves and trusting the universe. I mean, this whole twin flame journey is about that, like, literally. Literally. The second block for divine masculines is feeling alone. Oh, I feel so much anxiety from this card. Okay. Wow, I feel like this could even be like in the Scottish Highlands or something, right? Just look at that beautiful moonlight. And it's red again for the base chakra, root chakra. Okay, I know we've known this for a while. Oh, my heart hurts. Wow, my heart really hurts. I just want to hug everyone in general. But you know when you see a real built-up's the wrong word. Hold on, guys, there's a wasp and it's trapped, so I'm just going to let it free. Be free, dear one, be free. You're probably going to end up just seeing it. Okay, that's like really, really close. You guys are just like, I swear, so many of my readings you see like bees and wasps coming around and you just see me acting like a freaking fool. I try not to act like a fool, but no! Okay. Oh no, it can't get out, it's trapped. Wait guys, hold on one second. Let me just free this wasp, please. Let me free this wasp. No, it's just circling around all my tarot cards, and now it's just following me. It's just following me. So there's my tarot decks. It's literally just following me. I think I'm just going to have to continue this reading. Oh, there you go. Okay, bye. 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 Okay, cool. Cool beans. So sorry about that. It's like a breaking news alert. There's a wasp. Okay. That's what I was saying. As I was saying. When you see sometimes a cliche masculine who their walls are completely up and have been up for so long, and you're so aware of that energetically, you can just tell they've got this massive like titanium wall around them. But then you just see this inner sadness that they can't even help. That's what I can feel right now. And we've known this for ages because the divine feminines went through this first, because the feminines always have to go through everything first before the masculines. And once again, this is about feminine energy, masculine energy. I'm not talking about gender. Gender has nothing to do with this at all. You can easily be a feminine in a male body. It literally has nothing to do with gender. But I'm feeling this so heavily, like so many of these divine masculines I'm picking up on are the ones who are still in separation from their divine feminines, are the ones who are, in some cases, still in separation from themselves. Because this whole journey is about self-union, self-love, self-worth. And once you're completely good within, so without, as above, so below, everything just follows suit. Everything just comes in the way it's meant to. But because so many of these masculines that I'm picking up on have delayed the process, even though everything happens in divine timing, but you know, as a feminine or as a masculine, sometimes you're told from your higher self, okay, your union's coming in at this time, or you're good, or this is coming in May. Like I remember Melanie from Whole Again 1111, she kept on channeling messages that she would be in union with her twin flame in May. May came, she never got into union. And then she started saying, oh, you know, I realised that I have to continue doing my life with or without my masculine. Sometimes you're told things in order to help you process in a certain way for your highest good. And other times you can do the work and your twin flame may not do the work in time. So then the universe will bring you something else. And because a lot of these masculines have prolonged some of this healing for themselves, they've been feeling alone for a long time, but they've been able to suppress it so much because of the 3D realm, because of working, because of money, because of just egotistical crap that doesn't really matter. And now because there's been such huge energy shifts with all the moons, with all the feminines that are finally like stepping forward in their power and just charging forth and being like, yes, I'm doing me, I'm not waiting. There's been such a huge energy shift. And trust me, these divine masculines are feeling this. They are feeling this so much. This is the time when the divine masculines, they really have to start loving themselves, like truly loving themselves. Because so many of them think that by making a certain amount of money, by dressing a certain way, by having a certain car, or by obtaining a home in their 5-year plan is them loving themselves. But it's not. It's not. It's not the full love. Where's the love for their inner child? Where's their freedom? Where's their creative outlet? Where's the self-care routine of actually getting enough sleep, actually having solitude and being by yourself, actually doing stuff for your soul? Because obtaining a car and getting a house in a 5-year plan, that ain't got nothing to do with your soul. That's just your ego. That's just your mindset. That's just what you can show to the outside world. Like, yeah, I got it, boo. Like, no. You guys need to start really, really loving yourselves. Connect with yourself, because you are never alone. You are never alone. I know so many times I have felt so alone. I've tried to commit suicide literally over 200 times since I was about, 11, 12 years old, from going through years of abuse and everything else. Even when my divine masculine and I separated, oh my gosh, that was a whole ordeal. There were so many times in this lifetime that I've nearly died because of me. Because I felt alone, because I still wasn't connecting with myself. I still wasn't connecting with my inner child. I wasn't loving my inner child. I wasn't doing stuff for my inner child to help my inner child heal. I wasn't connecting with my higher self. I kept ignoring all the signs. I kept ignoring myself. Sometimes you have to feel like this. I understand that. It's part of the process. But when I'm telling you, you are never alone. Please take that time, take the solitude, take the time to look at your inner child, because trust me, your inner child needs so much love, so much TLC. It's like the divine masculines, they feel alone in so many aspects, emotionally, mentally, physically. They're not resonating with the people that they thought they used to. Even all these family members, these friends, these acquaintances that they're still doing things for, still doing favors for, still surrounding themselves around, they can't even do that almost fake connection anymore, because it just doesn't serve them. It doesn't serve you. It just doesn't. Like, at all. Oh gosh, that's got me so emotional. Okay. Damn. I need to transmute these heavy energies. Wow. I know so many times you guys see me just crying in these twin flame readings, but I've been crying so much the last month, and I just don't want to cry in this reading. I really don't, even though I know that could be an emotional block, Nene. Trust me, I know. Wow, that's some heavy energy. Fuck. Okay, where am I feeling alone? I'm sending out so much love to you, divine masculines and divine feminines. Keywords: lack, abandoned, insecurity, support. True love and emotional support may be lacking at this time, or may seem to be lacking at this time, sorry. Because it is never lacking, but it just may seem that way. This card suggests a period of feeling lonely or abandoned. You may think that no one understands you or your needs, or even cares about you. Perhaps someone you turn to for support has deserted you, or hoped for love has rejected you. And I know so many of you feminines watching this are going to be like, that's how I felt for the last 10 years, that's how I felt for the last 17 months. I know. But everything that we've gone through and have to feel, the masculines will have their own version of that. Trust me, I know in some ways it still sucks, but then again, that's just our ego thinking it sucks, so. Just take a deep breath. Everything's cool. Your insecurities may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. All that you desire may seem unattainable, but don't let your confidence be shaken. There are lessons in everything. Yes, there are. Oh my gosh, there are lessons in everything. And know that this is difficult period. And know that this difficult period is only temporary. Yes. I'm saying that to myself. Yes. Whew. Talk with them about how you're feeling and what you need right now. Your spirit guides and the divine support you. Also, seek the support of those friends and family who are there for you. Help is at hand. You just don't see it. Be careful because depression feeds upon itself. Yeah. I know. Lift yourself out of it by doing something physical. Take a walk, exercise, sing, or even volunteer your time. You will feel better, and in doing so, you will attract happiness in your life. This is so matching up with another Divine Masculine reading I did for a Divine Masculine that's closest to me physically in this 3D realm right now. I did an impromptu, I was guided to do a reading for him yesterday. He's a masculine who's in a male body. I did a reading for him yesterday, and one of the things I kept picking up on is he needs to start doing volunteering and actually finding different ways of healing himself and healing the collective. And I kept on seeing visions of him going to a soup kitchen to volunteer and dancing and connecting with children, so he doesn't feel alone, he feels loved, his inner child feels loved, and he's also connecting with people. And now it's like, damn, it's coming up again. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. So, I'm going to go to the Divine Feminines. Or should I do all the masculines first? What would you prefer? SoulStar, what would you prefer? Masculines first? The feminines blocks. Okay, cool. For those of you who don't know, I literally just talk to my higher self out loud. Obviously you can't hear her, but I can, so there you go. So, the first block for the Divine Feminines, I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a voiceover, is daydreams and decisions. Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at to a T. Wow. Okay then. I feel exposed. I feel so exposed as a Divine Feminine. This is where I'm at. Wow. Okay. Let me just calm down my ego. And so it is. Okay. this is exactly where I'm at. So if you guys are resonating, then yes, we are on the same train, us beautiful divine feminines. Daydreams and decisions. Wow. I'm just laughing because my ego is just like, come on. My ego is like, really? Exposed. Okay, so many of us beautiful divine feminines, as I said, we've started stepping into our power from a few months ago now. Some of us have already moved on and gone with soulmates or real twin flames or just being by ourselves, or so many of us are going solo traveling like I am right now in Scotland. And so many of us have really started to face our fears and understand that we have to actually put in the action to create the life that we want, because we are masters of our own universe. We are masters of our own reality. We are all our own gods, in a sense. And so many of these visions and these ideas that we've had for a long time, or that have just suddenly come to us now, and we're like, oh, wow, I didn't think this would ever resonate with me, but now suddenly I want to go to Africa and build villages and everything else. And it's like, before you just wanted to be a lawyer and live in New York City, and now everything's changed. So, wow, I definitely just picked up on a specific divine feminine saying that. Okay, but so many of us have had so many ideas and visions, had so many different outlets of like, oh, if I do this, then I can feel better about myself. If I go to this dance class, I can feel better about myself. I want to do an eat, pray, love, exactly like Julia Roberts, and just travel and eat loads of pasta, which, trust me, I want to do too, and go to India and just go to a silent retreat. I am planning that. That is happening next year, yes. Why isn't it happening this year? Because this year I'm going travelling every single month, and I started that from July. Barcelona last month, this month Scotland, next month I'm going to Portugal, and then back to Barcelona. We're doing bits, we're doing good stuff for ourselves, but because there's so much that's just suddenly coming out, like our inner child is just coming out, and it's like, I want this, let me get this thing that I've been waiting for the last 10, 25 years, 35 years, I want to do it now. We also have to ground ourselves. We also have to not procrastinate, because so many of us are having these daydreams, not just about our own path, not just about our own way of living, whether it's changing our diet or adding a dance class 3 times a week or moving to a different country. It's also our daydreams about our own love life, like loving ourselves, what we think love is, what we've come to know, what we've learned in this journey, if we're going to be able to move forward, daydreaming about our divine masculine, or daydreaming and trying to manifest and putting affirmations out there of bringing in this love, or a new love for some of you who don't want to even open back up that door to the person that you thought was your divine masculine or is your divine masculine. But because there's so many ideas swirling around, a lot of them we've been procrastinating on. A lot of them we need to ground ourselves more on. A lot of them we need to just actually make that decision, because some of us are just sitting here for the last 6-7 months saying, I want to go travelling. I want to go travelling. I want to go here. I want to go here. I want to go here. I'm going to make a vision board. It's going to help me. I'm going to write affirmations. But then that's all you do. And then you haven't actually researched where to go. You haven't actually put money to actually book a flight. You haven't trusted the universe that if you book a flight when you've only got £200 left in your account and you're not sure if you're going to have more the next month, you haven't trusted the universe and listened to your higher self who's saying, yes, book it, you're going to be fine, you will always have more than enough money. Some of you haven't done that. Some of you haven't made those concrete decisions. Some of you haven't taken the action. Like, it's all good and well for divine feminines, or just anyone in general, it's all good and well to say, I want to do this, I'm going to make a vision board, I'm going to write affirmations. But if you're not constantly in that high vibrational energy to match it, mindset, what is your mindset saying? If you're not matching up the frequency, it's not going to happen. If you're not taking the action to actually, oh, okay, I want to go to a travel agency, I'm going to start paying off this, this and this, or I'm going to just pay this with the money I have now and know that other money will come in. Like, if you're not taking the actual action to do something, how do you ever expect anything to actually happen? You create your own reality, and part of this is learning that you have to, one, balance out your own masculine and feminine energy within you, and two, learn how to navigate your own life in the way that you see fit. Don't just wait for things to happen. Because I was reading something the other day, I don't know if it was in my shaman book or I think it might have been. I was reading a quote the other day that was saying how a lot of spiritual people aren't grounded enough because they feel like they don't need to be. And a lot of spiritual people end up just not balancing out themselves enough for their highest good. And two, they end up relying on everything happens for a reason, and they just end up waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to come into their life, not taking charge. You need to take charge of your life. Make these decisions. Yes, it's great having daydreams, having these visions, having these ideas. It's amazing. That's fantastic. But actually take the action to put the energy into it, because how on earth do you expect the universe to want to give you something if you're not even putting the effort in? You write like 2 affirmations, put them up on your mirror, make a vision board, and then occasionally say the affirmations once or twice a week, if even. But you've put a car there on your vision board that you want to obtain by the end of the year. Have you started going to car dealerships? Have you started looking around at different cars, testing them out, test driving them? Yes? No? What action are you putting in? Have you started putting money away to actually get this car? What action are you putting in? Everything you want, you have already. This whole life experience is just about you clearing out those blocks, changing that mindset, changing that perception, and putting the energy into yourself in order for the veil to be lifted, to realize, wow, this was here the whole time right in front of me, and all I had to do was actually put the effort in, and then suddenly it comes through to me. Yeah. Because I know some of us divine feminines, we can easily just stay lost in the clouds for a long time. Trust me. I've been there. Ooh, 11. Okay, 109. When this card appears, it often means that there's a certain amount of confusion and uncertainty regarding your love life. What is it that you really desire? What would you like to change or attract? You have many options in front of you. Yes, you do. If you will only see them, like I just said. Thank you, Spirit. Do some daydreaming about possible futures. Have fun. It's through your fantasies and imagination that you transform your desires into reality. But once you've sorted out your options and played around with the possibilities, it's time for action. This is what I'm saying. It's time for the action. I decided I wanted to go traveling every month for the rest of the year. I started off with Barcelona. I booked that. As soon as I got back from Barcelona, I booked this Glasgow trip to Scotland because my higher self guided me towards it, to connect more with my soul, to connect more with my past as a shaman, as a druid. And now I'm going back to Portugal. I haven't gone there in years. I'm going there with a beloved. I'm going to Barcelona again. And then, as soon as I get back from there, I'm going to book another trip. I'm already looking at trips for October. I'm taking that action. I'm about to leave this 9-to-5 job that I absolutely can't stand anymore because it no longer resonates with me. I'm taking that action. I'm trusting the universe. I know that when I leave, which I'm going to do this week, things will work out in my favour. Do I have something else lined up? Yes, my sole purpose. I'm taking the action. You have to take the action. It doesn't matter if you just keep saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. If you're not taking the action to do it, then how do you expect it to happen? Damn. Whew. While it's pleasant to daydream, staying in fantasy land is not wise. Take your time, but eventually decisions will have to be made in order for you to move forward. Reflect on your wishes, decide which feel right, and choose a course of action. You will feel powerful for having made the decision, and you will be on your way to manifesting change. Yes, yes, yes. Manifest that change. Please. For yourselves. For yourselves. Like, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. My heart chakra is like... So this is another block for some of you divine feminines. I just want to hug all of you so much. Hey. Okay. Oh, wow, that hurts. Okay, so some of you define feminines. Fuck, that really hurts. I can feel your pain. Literally, I can physically feel your heart hurting. Wow. Some of you divine feminines have still got those emotional blocks. And some of you, is because of this journey that you've had with your twin flame, with your divine masculine. Some of you still feel unworthy in aspects. Some of you still don't feel emotionally fulfilled from the relationship you had, from the journey, from the fact that your masculine can't see you the way that you wish they saw you. Some of you still have those blocks, and it's stopping you from fully trusting yourself. It's stopping you from fully opening up to all the possibilities that the universe has to offer you, because some of you still have 20, 30, 40% within you that's like, well, if it didn't work out with this one, then it's not going to work out with anyone else. And that's a complete block right there, because you're not allowing the universe to bring in what should be brought in for your highest good. Remember, the more and more you heal, the more and more you love yourself, the more and more you focus on you, the more and more this story unfolds. And in 5 months, 5 years' time, you're going to be like, wow, that's why that had to happen in that exact way in order for me to be here now. Because don't forget who you are right now, watching this video. You are this person, this limitless being. You are a soul having a human experience, and in your human body, you are exactly where you are meant to be right now. And if you hadn't had all these experiences, as traumatic and horrific as they can be, you wouldn't be the person you are right now. You wouldn't be where you are right now. Some of you wouldn't even be aware of a twin flame journey. Some of you wouldn't even be healing your inner child or trying to live your best life if you hadn't had these horrific, traumatic, crazy, overwhelming experiences. But we have to make sure that we continue to ground ourselves and unconditionally love ourselves, and understand that we can accept ourselves exactly as we are, who we've been and how we are, how we got here. You have to be open to receive blessings and opportunities. Don't block yourself. If you've already felt so angry and torn down and depressed throughout this whole journey, or just generically in your life from stuff that's happened when you were younger, don't let it turn you cold. Don't let it turn you into a bitter bitch. Don't let it fuck up the rest of your life. You don't want to be one of those people who are like 50, 60 years old, who are so cold and bitter and have so many walls up that they can never show love and affection to anyone else. And then they'll always say, it's because of this one time that blah, blah, blah. And since that, you don't want that. You don't want that for your life. You really don't. And I'm getting so emotional because I can just feel some of you. I can feel some of you letting that cold bitterness, that low vibrational, egotistical pride just like take over, and it will just block you. It will block so much abundance. And you want abundance. You deserve abundance. Abundance is your birthright. Understand that your soul is stronger than you can ever imagine. Understand that this human vehicle, this is just a vessel. This is just where you're resting right now. This is just where you're having this experience in right now. Everything is temporary. Everything. And I know it's so hard to believe that sometimes. I know. But if you're really struggling, please just reach out to someone that you resonate with, whether it's me, another reader, a counselor, energy healer, a friend, the cat down the road, your higher self. Writing in a diary would really help some of you open up your heart. I can see that. Some of you need to start journaling on a day-to-day basis, like journaling, how do I feel today? How did I feel when I interacted with this person? Where is my emotions at right now? How do I feel before bed? Am I able to transmute heavy energies and go to bed in a high vibration or wake up in a high vibration? How did I react to when this person commented on the way I dress or my weight? Like, you need to journal these things. Some of you, it's going to really help you. Like, look at yourself, read it, like, at the end of the week. Assess how you've been. Assess that growth you're going through. Keep your heart chakra open. Understand that as broken as your heart feels, and I know I've been there, when your heart physically feels like it is completely broken into absolutely nothing, understand that it will mend again, and it will be a bigger heart, an even stronger heart, a heart that you're not even able to comprehend yet. But for those of you who have these blocks, really focus on loving you for exactly who you are, regardless of how many people have come and gone, regardless of how many people have made you feel worthless and that you're not good enough, and that they were just able to just completely cut you off and not talk to you again, and you're just there like, I love you so much, you claimed you loved me, how can you not talk to me ever again? Because trust me, I've been there. I didn't understand how the person who I thought or think, I don't even know, was my divine masculine. I couldn't comprehend for ages how they could just not talk to me, like just cut me off. But until I accepted that that's part of their control, that's part of their own blocks. As a Virgo, that's part of their own emotional blocks. That's how they control. And I refuse to let this journey turn me into a cold person. I refuse to let this journey close me up. Because I know I deserve love. I know I deserve abundance. I know I deserve happiness. I know happiness is my birthright. And you feminines have to stand in that truth. You have to realize that happiness is your birthright. And if you want to receive blessings and opportunities and abundance and love that you've dreamt about since you were a child, you have to stay open to that. And sometimes that love will come in forms that you never expected. Sometimes it will be that it comes in the form of another person and you're there like, but I thought it was this one, but I want this one, but I want this one. Why does this one not want me, but now this one does? But you have to stay open, because sometimes the love that you crave and deserve, it will come in a form of something else. And I know that's really hard to comprehend, it's really hard to deal with. But at the end of the day, you want love. And if that person A isn't able to give you love, they're not there on that journey in that safe space that you need them to be, then don't block yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Don't. Oh, this is why I just want to hug you. I wish I could just hug everyone. And I'm literally looking at the time and I'm like, shit, I have to hurry up because I have to check out of my hotel in half an hour and I've still got so many cards I want to read for you beautiful souls. Damn it. Okay, my heart is like pounding. I can feel your feminine's hearts. Wow. Wow. Fuck, I can feel you crying. I can see some of you just crying yourselves to sleep. It's like so many of you have been so strong because we've had to be. And you've been charging forward and you've been trying to take action, but then now and again you'll just find yourself collapsing on your bed and just crying and being like, I've done so much work, I've come so far, but why is this person still not coming towards me? Why are they still not here? I know it sucks, but you have to continue reminding yourself that you deserve love, you deserve abundance, and sometimes the people that you want to love you the most, it's not in their plan, it's not in their journey. They have too many blocks they have to deal with first. The key words are, I love. Parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships and healing. It's believed to be the link between the mind, body and soul. To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace, green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Yes, trust me, it will. I stepped into that place a few months ago of just unconditionally loving everyone, unconditionally loving my divine masculine, everyone I've been with, family members, blood relatives, like everyone, anyone who's hurt me, I've been sending out unconditional love. I have so many affirmations. I am always forgiving, I'm always learning, I am unconditional love, I am. I love everyone unconditionally, because in many ways I could just hate everyone who's hurt me, but then I would just be hurting myself. Forgiveness is for you, no one else. Forgiveness is for you. Healing is for you. And coming to that space of unconditional love, you realize that people hurt you because of their own issues, their own blocks, that some of them aren't even aware of. And it's not your job to fix anyone. It's just your job to heal yourself, love yourself, and know that you create your own reality. And sometimes your family isn't related to you at all. Because I know for me, my family are the souls I connect with, the souls I resonate with. I have about, what, maybe 2 or 3 family members, and none of them are related to me. And I only met some of them in the last year. But that's my form of love. That's my form of connection. I still love unconditionally my blood relatives, but they don't resonate with me, so I don't surround myself in that energy. Please just do your life for you. And it's so hard sometimes, especially for a lot of us feminines who are so used to giving and giving up our whole lives in order to help someone else, because that's who I've been this whole time. And only in the last 2 to 3 months have I really started to live for myself. I started to make decisions for myself, just for myself. Hence why I'm traveling solo and just living my best life and trusting the universe. And there's just so many synchronicities that are adding up. Even yesterday, I realized after a few months of being so good with like high vibrational mindset of like, I'm abundant, I'm rich, money is just currency, money is energy, I am chi, I am prana. I started interacting with certain souls that I resonate with on majority of the levels that I would want to. But some of them had money blocks, those cliche mindset money blocks, masculine money blocks, like, oh no, I can't afford this or I can't do that. And I'd be like, why are you limiting yourself? But some of that energy was given into me. I took on some of that energy. I mean, I take on energy anyway because I'm an empath, but I wasn't able to transmute some of that energy. And I realized some of those money blocks started to integrate with my mind again. So I've been working through that over the last few weeks again, like, whoa, why have I got back to this space of being, like, blocking myself, blocking my abundance? And I started to reconnect with myself even more. And I have a purse, and it's full of change, full of pound coins. I don't know where it is right now. Oh, it's full of pound coins. And while I've been in Glasgow, I've just been spending stuff on my card. Don't worry, I'm going to finish the reading. I've been spending stuff on my card. And then I was like, oh, I've got all these pound coins, like all of these pound coins, yeah? Oh, you can't even see them. All of these pound coins, because they use pounds in Scotland. And I was using all the change, and I was at a pub yesterday getting, oh my gosh, this sexy ass vegan jackfruit bun and like vegan chili cheese fries. And I was like, oh, sorry, honey, I've given you loads of change. And then afterwards, I was like, oh wait, you're at a bar, you're at a pub. Of course, you need loads of change. So blah blah blah. And then as I opened up my purse, I just saw all of this money, because I've been staying in that high vibrational frequency of like, I'm money, I'm energy, I'm abundant, I always have more than enough money. I do these affirmations like 25 times a day, literally. And I'm constantly in that high vibration. I always have more than enough money. I always have everything I need. Everything I have, I want now. And then all of a sudden, I see all of these notes in my purse. And I'm like, because I haven't used this purse in months, because I don't normally use purses. I literally just normally carry change around in pockets. And I saw all this money in my purse, literally yesterday. And I was like, where did this come from? And I just saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, universe. I'm so grateful for this energy exchange. I'm so grateful. Like, it's just come out of nowhere. And I haven't even spent it. But I was just like, wow, I always have more than enough money. I do. And it's because I fully know that. I fully integrated that into me. And that's what you guys have to do with anything, whether it's your heart, whether it's your emotions, whether it's your ideas. Fully integrate, knowing that this is your life. If you want to be an artist, if you want to be a painter, if you want to be a director, Fully integrate that. I am a director. I am directing loads of amazing films, travelling the world. I am volunteering in loads of shelters across the world. I am helping the poor children and feminines in Lakota. I am connecting to my ancestors. I am a shaman. I am a healer. Like, fully integrate it. I am money. I am energy. I am love. I am unconditional love. I am. Fully integrate that. Feel that within you. Constantly reaffirm yourself. Reaffirm it to the universe. Know that happiness is your birthright. Please, 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 please. Happiness is your birthright. I promise you. It really is. And I know there's going to be some of you who are going to be really struggling to understand that and believe that. Trust me, I've gone through fucking hell and back to get here. I didn't think I'd even be still alive. Literally like 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 3 months ago. I didn't think I would still be alive. I was so close to death. It's not even funny. But I'm here. I'm brand new. I'm reborn like a phoenix. And I couldn't be more humbled by this experience. I'm so humbled by this experience. I'm so humbled by this experience. And I understand that I've had to go through so much darkness in order to heal, in order to realize how strong I am, in order to reclaim my power, in order to be more open, in order to clear out these blocks, and in order to help everyone else. I've gone through this experience so I can help everyone else. That is my life purpose. If I was trying to help you guys and I hadn't gone through this myself, you wouldn't be able to resonate with me. So I promise you guys, you will get through everything that you need to get through. I promise you, you will. Whew. Wow. Okay, I think this is going to be a separate video because SoulStar, my higher self, is guiding me that I need to just make just this twin flame blockages video as a separate video. So I will continue the reading. I'll probably continue doing this outside in nature at Kellinggrove Park in about an hour or so, because I definitely have to check out my hotel in about 15 minutes as well. But I love you so much, and the next time I see you all, I will be in beautiful Scottish nature, and I will continue doing this reading of where the Divine Masculines are at in the 3D now, using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and also what their higher self is telling them for the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines. But for now, these are Divine Masculine blocks, and these are the Divine Feminine blocks. Remember, you guys can achieve absolutely anything you want in life. I promise you, you can. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. I needed so much time off. I think I've taken the last 3 months off. I've been going through complete and utter darkness, and I had to learn how to get through that again in order to be here today for you guys, for myself as well. Thank you for being so patient. I apologize to all the beautiful clients and souls who have reached out to me, who are worried about me. I am fully back. Like, I am completely reborn this time. Like, completely reborn. I am a completely new Nene. I am more my authentic self. I really am SoulStar, my higher self. I really am. And I thank you all so much for connecting with me. I am literally going to be doing pick a card readings, twin flame readings, energy blockages, zodiac readings, depression, mental health, yoga, meditation, just even books on articles on shamanism, Atlantis, how to connect with your own Atlantean history, the Enochian sex rituals, everything. I'm trying my best to live my best life, be my most authentic self, and discuss and open up the channels for everything that I'm interested in, and to motivate and inspire all of you on a daily basis. So yeah, I just love you all so much. I really do. I'm sending you all so many good vibes. I'm going to give you some Reiki healing energy right now. Wow, I felt that was strong. Okay. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. The links for the rest of the part 2 and possibly part 3 will be down below. Namaste. take care of yourselves, and make sure you do something today to make your soul happy. What are you going to do today to make your soul happy? Whether it's taking yourself out for a walk, booking a random flight, going to just pig out on your favourite vegan food like I'm definitely going to do today. What are you doing to make your soul happy? Comment down below and let me know, because today I'm going to the Kellingrove Museum again to look at all the amazing Scottish art, and then I'm going out into the parks, into nature, and then I'm going to walk around Glasgow city centre and eat loads of vegan food, and then go back on a flight and go back home to London. That is what I'm doing today for my soul, as well as doing these beautiful twin flame readings. So let me know what you're doing. Maybe you're just going to go out and get some new crystals. Like, what are you doing today to make your soul happy? I love you so, so much. Blessings from you and my new Orgonite and my new deck. Blessings to you from Atlantis, because I am an Atlantean as well. I love you all so, so, so much. Remember, you can achieve absolutely anything in life. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, bye guys.